But I need to figure. I'm gonna try to figure out what it is because I don't think it's strictly that I need the game to be styled like that. I think it's about like logical progression and like the way games work. I just think like on a fundamental level, like routing and progression through a game is more interesting when it's built like a Metroidvania to some degree. Memorial Land is either too open or too linear. So with some more changes to the randomizer, I think they could get it to a place where I'd like it more. But right now, it's just like you just have access to all the levels, kind of. It's confusing. I don't know. Anyway, so it's just like there's no access. There's too much access. Okay, what was I doing? We're just moving over to the game. 1 second. Okay. All right, folks. Let's get it.
There wasn't enough alcohol in this city to drown the memories of this nightmare.
Hello,
But
Casey.
I damn well try. This case would never be closed. I had more questions now than at the start. The irony of being trapped in a postmodern detective story. I felt watched. The eyes of some
Oh, did he pass away recently?
audience on
Oh,
me.
man.
I wanted to turn to the hidden camera and tell them to fuck off. But I didn't know where to look to break
Oh, man.
the fourth wall. There would always be another case for Casey. A million stories in this dark city.
Didn't know where to look
The
is a
night
hell of a
opened up
line.
to welcome me. I walked into her arms. Roll credits.
I wanted to look into the fourth wall, but I didn't know, or I wanted to look out of the fourth wall, but didn't know where to look, because whatever the hell the line was. Really good. Same person who did the director for
The plot
Control.
changed the details of the
Interesting.
world.
Where the hell am I again? We got echoes here. Oh, it was really good. I thought it was a... For a second, I was like, did you think I watched a movie this evening or something? But no. The fuck was that? So, oh, that's not what I mean. Somebody messaged me on Steam. I have desktop audio muted in game right now, which is on OBS right now, which I think is smart. But it does leave me feeling rather perplexed as to what the hell the noise was. That was very, very loud for me. These guys aren't real. You can tell. We've been through here before, also. Why can't I get the echoes? I'm pissed. Take control. Anyway, let's just leave. I don't know. Like, I'm enjoying exploring, but I also do feel that in games like this, like, over-exploring is sort of besides the point, right? Like, that's not... I'm not playing this game for its, like, remarkable traversal and combat mechanics. The combat's good enough. But yeah, that's not why I'm playing this. Really? Exactly, yeah. And like, I will certainly continue to be exploring casually as we go. I just don't think it's worth it for us to, like, go hunting every collectible down. We could, but, like, I just don't think that's the point. This game just doesn't need that, you know what I mean? Like, it's fine, but I just... And I like secrets, do not get me wrong. But, I don't know. I just don't think it's the point. Yeah, manuscript pages and echoes, I think both are pretty worth it. But I also don't think you have to, like, go out of your way to find those. You know what I mean? Like, those are mostly in the critical path. I'm still gonna do, like, major side stuff that, like, looks clear and obvious. I just mean, like, I don't need to go, like, hunting down those echoes that seem really hard to find right now. I looked. I didn't see anything. It is what it is.
Hello. It wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
Okay.
The dark place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
Okay.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't.
More mental health allegory.
By your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really?
Oh, yeah.
How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me.
If you had the power to change your fate, would you?
I'd bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
It's interesting, right? Like, once upon a time, and to some degree still now, I'm like, you know, just tickled by something being meta. Did I already get this one? I think I did. Okay. How do you tell? The notion of something being meta was enough to be like, oh, that's so cool, that's fun. And to some degree, I still, like, feel that. But I do think it's a little trite now just to have something be meta in the first place. But when you use it well, oh man, it's still so good. I love this type of stuff when it's done well, and oh my god, it's being done well here. Like, this shit goes crazy. And like this is fundamentally a story about writing. And we're doing, you know, layered narratives of the narrative, and that's super interesting, unless it's in this shoebox. Okay, I don't think so. Exactly. It's not trying to mask up insincerity, agreed, and it's also not trying to use it like as like a whoa, isn't that crazy on its own terms. It's being very very authentic with it, if that's something we could say about it. Are we progressing? Yes, we are. Continuing to flood, and yeah, of course, worth noting that we have a very consistent theme that the Dark Places operates within water. Water is sort of the thing in a lot of ways.
Alice's photos. I recognize the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. I need to get them to the plaza.
Water is the memory of the universe. That is fair. Yep, Ati did say this. You're real. You're not real. Wow. I thought for sure. Is this Ati's door? Yes, okay. Light mechanic and wide red room. Red room, yeah, I think it's tough because like if you want these things to be gamier, you can do that. Oh, what the? Yeah, it's just it's tough because like it's not just that that people don't like puzzles. It's more so that like it like distracts, like kind of on a fundamental level. Games like this do have to fight themselves all the time, right? Because unlike a movie, you can't just have people on rails and pace things out the way you want to be paced. And if you do mechanics badly, you risk affecting the pacing of your game, which is really, really tough to control.
I have the photos now. I needed to put them into the shoebox by the statue.
So if you make the puzzles more involved, that makes the puzzles more interesting and engaging for people who like that. But it also means that that you're potentially slowing down pacing. I think maybe more than insincere. I think they like really had an idea if they wanted like thematically and visually out of it, but didn't quite think they didn't bake hard enough on the mechanics. And I think that's definitely fair to say. I do think it feels even more sort of involved and invested than Alan Wake 1 did with it, honestly. Because Alan Wake 1, it really felt like just like a combat mechanic, to me at least. Whoa, okay, so we got forced out of the Alan section? Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh man, okay, so we're at the end of the line then, damn. Okay. That means we're getting to the end here, folks, I think. Or at least towards a conversion point. May not be the end by, like, hour count, but it'll be the end by,
On greener pastures now.
You gotta stroke the blood? No comment, Saga?
Oh, hello there.
We get to the sheriff's station, okay. Right, I forgot the, in terms of ammo, we have no ammo going on here. Any POIs between us and the sheriff's station? Nope. Well, there's something here, maybe. Nope, just kidding. Literally nothing.
Those people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Damn.
They think they're so mysterious, their ridiculous masks.
And yeah, I agree. Like, it plays coy and it plays playfully, but it's not, like, aloof, and it's not keeping like it's all playing it very very seriously too. In my section, there is problem, and that problem is no ammunition. Yes, I agree. No, dude.
Up next, it's time to make some predictions on what parade floats we'll be seeing at Deerfest. This year's parade theme is deer, just like every year, so we're not exactly reinventing the wheel here. But first, I need to address something. I know the last couple of shows took a strange turn, with people coming on talking nonsense about certain people passing away. Listen, I know everybody who steps foot in and out of this town, so I'd sure as heck know if Wendy Davis died or went missing. Yeah, you know, they say I'm confused. I hear them in the hall murmuring about me. Well, Pat's got a rusty ticker, but Mrs. Family Beef Jerky will be available this Sunday just like it always is. Now, with all that settled, let's talk about the, what was it we were talking about? Deer, yes, something deer. Hold on, let me think real quick. Right. So first, I just want to mention that I know the last couple of shows took a strange turn. With people coming on talking nonsense about certain people passing away. Wait, did we talk about this already? I think we... No, I definitely said this already. It was a great topic. Lined up with... I'm so sorry. It's just not coming to me. Perhaps we need to end it here for now. We'll pick this up later. Deer. It had something to do with deer. I know. I wrote it down. Why can't I just What was it? Maybe Norman took my notes. Oh, gotta see Norman. Gotta see Norman.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine Hydra, yeah. I've had a family a couple years ago. Yeah, it's tough. It's real tough. Yeah. Man. Monka W?
Power's out. Always a good sign.
Monka X?
There's Taken inside. Holding cells. Is that where they're keeping Wake? Door's locked though.
But yeah, I'm so sorry, Hydra. Yeah, it's
Anyone here?
Oh my god.
I'm here, in the closet.
Agent Estevez? Is that you?
Anderson? Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Looks like it's a good thing I didn't.
Looks like. My leg's busted, so I'm gonna need your help. Listen, there is a person out there with you invaded by something that we call the Shadow, and if you don't...
Taken. Yeah, I'll handle it.
She just stopped talking? Well, no. We call the Shadow. Interesting. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think it makes sense for anybody to use. We could have very plausibly called it the Shadow as well. Just that we didn't. Are you kidding? Holy shit. May as well free up the inventory space right away. Holy fuck. What the hell is going on? Did I break the fucking glitch? Did they patch it? What happened?
All clear, Estevez. That leg doesn't look good.
Feels even worse. But thanks for saving the rest of me. We should talk.
Don't relieve pressure.
Have you found my partner, Agent Casey?
Yeah, we found him. Out in the woods. He had a close encounter with the Shadow.
No.
Did something to him.
Is he okay?
He's alive. We took him down to the morgue for an examination. Haven't heard anything since the attack.
What happened here?
Where to fucking start? We came to check out a system alert at Cauldron Lake, but it's worse than we could handle. Real boondoggle. The police, my own agents, most were invaded before we could even react.
What did the FBC come here to do?
She just
Bright
said.
Falls is the site of a recurring altered world event. The Shadow is stronger than we expected. We're low on resources, problems at HQ. But we do have equipment for dealing with the shaded threat. We were just caught off guard before we could set it up.
Where is Wake? I know what's going on here. Wake can fix this.
Alan Wake is a para-utilitarian. The word's a mouthful, so you know it's serious. We have him locked up in the holding cells per protocol. He's connected to the Shadow in some way.
Estevez, I need to see Wake. How do I get into the cell block?
Okay. Protocols don't mean that much at this point anyway. Don't make me regret this, Anderson. Until the power's back on, the door to the holding cells won't open. There's a fuse box downstairs in the basement. Here. I'll need these keys.
Put the pressure back on your damn leg. You're gonna bleed out.
Back into the morgue, huh? Fantastic.
Don't die, Estevez. You're gonna die. She's gotta go get like a tourniquet or something. She's cooked otherwise.
Get the clicker to Wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
Okay.
The
Really?
cell door
Wow,
won't
okay.
open without power.
That sounds right. So true. Dude, I hate that this keeps happening. Or later. When? It's all Resident Evil, always has been. Is it bugged or is this intentional? Very strange, either way. Oh, yeah. Give me some goods, please. Give me some goods. Oh my god, don't, okay. UFO Myth and Reality Part 1, UFO Myth and Reality Part 2, Myth and Reality Part 3, Revolution for the Brain, and Memory Lost About Regain Your Mind. Is this Breaker? Okay, so it is just, oh. So it loops? In this case, it is all Resident Evil all the way down. In 2010, writer and suspected para-utilitarian Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared in a Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murderers were recreations of deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, described themselves as his cult, and considered his novels to be sacred texts. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with the cult, as at least there's no evidence supporting this idea. Soon after the New York cult was detained, an organization known as the Cult of the Tree began operating on Cauldron Lake, the same area where he disappeared. This is now the second organization branding themselves as a cult with a direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating the location he was last seen in. Proposed that this is not a coincidence, like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. The Lake House. Features facility has been compromised, cause unknown. Incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont, heads of operations at the Lake House. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search now has to do an active altered world event in the area requiring all available resources. Investigation and containment is not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The Investigations Department has no knowledge of the Lake House's recent research or projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since HQ went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Refer to file 92333215 for full incident reports. What the? Thank you, Hydra. Yes, if Scratch is identical to Wake, it could refer to either one of them. The pump action? The pump action? We have a cipher, but we don't have a oh god, do we? Let's just try it. So we'll do L M N O P Q. So that'll make Q a 7. So 7 to let's see. Q. I think it's a 3 for W. Let's fucking go. First try, by the way. Undiscovered map. What the fuck? Are you kidding? Is this some kind of joke? I don't have the sheriff station map? Surely you're kidding. And don't call me Shirley. And surely there's a shoebox. There's no shoebox. Is there one outside? I just need a shoebox so I can drop off one of my other guns. I don't want to go back to the break room in the Palace Lodge, but I'll do it. I'm pissed we don't have more backpacks yet. I feel like I missed a backpack somewhere.
Okie dokie. I don't like the sounds coming.
I'm not done here yet.
Lamau? Okay. Well, I'm not dropping like 4 things or a whole gun, so we'll have to come back once we find our next break room, I guess.
Read me, Anderson.
I need to
read you.
backtrack.
Have you had our frequency this entire time?
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job.
Oh.
But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it.
Okay, Colt
Another
stash.
Colt stash.
What? Is it just 135? Or 6? Beware the cult of the tree. Well, that's fucking weird. Were these meant to be cult of the word stashes then? That's really weird if that's the case. Mulligan and Thornton probably. That's fair. I do want that flare too. Rip. Break room? Anyone? Shoebox? Thank God. Okay. Let's pack up the crossbow for the time being, because while I love the crossbow, it saves us 4 inventory slots, and we have a lot of hunting rifle ammo right now. Oh, that's a good point. That's a great point, in fact. Okay, I think that's all the stuff we need here. Music's getting kind of gnarly. Did that, did that, did that.
I'm sure Sheriff Draco wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Hell yeah. The pump action. Save points. Oh yeah. Find all weapons for both characters. You'll love to see it. Wait, light grading switch? Where at? Oh, true. We don't have like any fragments though. Gunpowder. Oh, yes. Move faster while aiming is actually really good. Stand still is awful. No. It's more fun anyway.
The pump action, aiming down the...
And we're back? I have literally no idea how YouTube handles this, by the way. Literally no idea. We're so back. It's so over, we're so back. When saved? I think recently. I don't know if since the shotgun, but maybe even since the shotgun. So like it was like just recently. I mashed the quick save whenever I'm in a safe room.
Fantastic.
Really? Sure. Whatever, man.
Did you read me, Anderson?
I read you. Have you had our frequency this entire time?
This will be quick at least.
Eavesdropping is a big part of the job. But no, I got it from your partner. Anderson, look for a fuse to replace the blown out one in the fuse box. That should get the power going again.
Yeah. On it. Another cult stash?
Man, this sucks. Whatever. It is what it is. Could it be like I don't even know. I don't understand. Like this has never happened to me so far living here, so. There was less stuff in here this time, that sucks. I could have sworn I hit quick save, but I guess not. We're also indoors right now. We can grab the crossbow gun when we are back outdoors. Scratch did steal the flare. That sucks. Oh well. We'll keep one of these. Should use flashbangs. Oh, see, there we go. All good. Oh, you know what? I probably said I probably like mentally said to myself like, oh, I'll go ahead and save when we come back downstairs with the shotgun in tow, so we can lock that in. But no, I had to lose damn power on the way through. The color gradient, yes. There was definitely an openable drawer in here, was there not? Did we roll badly this time or something?
I'm sure Sheriff Braco wouldn't mind me borrowing this.
Ooh, but I already had the achievement. Ooh, it's so scary. Wasn't there a... Whatever. Over it. Where... How is the flashlight? Whatever. Oh, she is holding it next to the shotgun. Holy shit. Agent Estevez? Girl, you good? Huh. Maybe she just locked herself in there. Hate to see that. Turn 6, scratch. And some say that it loops. Oh, you're so right. The good news is the one I want the most is the one we can afford anyhow.
Shotgun aiming down the barrel. It fit in her hands perfectly.
Thank you, Hydra. That will surely help appease the point gods.
She had it under control. She swung around, ready.
I'm cool, I'm calm, I'm collected. Dude. Hell yeah. Please tell me this Casey didn't die too. This is 5 million, what is that? Oh, sure, I guess.
Casey! Is that
Based
you?
and Casey.
Hold your fire! I'm coming in.
Dude, Casey threw down. Holy shit. Let me just quickly explore the morgue real quick, Casey. I gotta loot before we get our reunion. Why are they giving us crossbow bolts now, by the way? After I put the crossbow away. Now we get more bolts. You hate to see it. Like, you love to see it also, but you hate to see it. Dude, 3 crossbow bolts, that's offensive. There's a fuse. I'm checking on Casey first, and then we'll do the fuse.
Hey, Anderson. Like what I've done with the place?
Could use a bit more light.
Funny.
How are you holding up?
Don't give me that worried look, Anderson. It's a flesh wound. Gave me a chance to have a nice chat about ex-wives with Kieran. Agent Estevez, I mean.
Making new friends, huh? I'm jealous. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wait a second.
What's the
Ex-wives?
situation
Plural?
on your end?
I can tell something is wrong. What's happening to Casey?
I'm a goner. Swell. A shadow crawling under my skin. In
No!
my head. Call my ex. Tell her I'm sorry. Terminal case, Casey.
Something is wrong with him. He's hurt worse than he says. He's scared. What happened at the hotel?
Wake was telling the truth about the cult being after him. The thing, the dark presence, it's real too. I saw it. A fucked up monster cloud. Wake tried to warn me. It knocked me out. FBC found me in the woods later.
Watery turned out to be a good lead. Found the clicker and the cult. But the horror story's changing reality. Like Wake said it would. Logan, she's, the story claims she died here. But we can stop it.
Wait, Saga. What do you, Logan is gone. She has been. For a long time.
Casey's affected by the horror story too. I'm fighting for them all now.
Man.
I'm gonna fix this, Casey. You, Logan, all of it. I just need to get the power back on first.
Yeah, give him hell, Anderson. Just remember, some things in life can't be fixed with a light switch. As for the power problem, here. I found a fuse on those poor bastards there.
I'll take care of it.
How
Stay
convenient.
put, Casey. I'll let you know when it's safe.
I'm not going anywhere.
Dude, how topical.
Anderson, good news, bad news. You can get to the cell block now, but the shaded hostiles that were in there are on the loose.
Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, they're schmoovin', holy shit.
More coming down.
Thank you. What the fuck? Oh. I didn't realize I did that. That's funny. Oh my god.
Situation is under control, Estevez. Coming back up.
Copy.
I'll wait here.
Okay, so it's just the shotguns that reload one at a time. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, I did not know what the hell was gonna go. What the hell was gonna happen with the rocket flare? But it's that apparently. flashlight drain mechanic. Unbelievable. Alright, let's grab another rocket flare just to be safe. Alright, take a quick save. Let's quick slot this. Yeah, definitely getting it. I really do enjoy the combat flow. Again, it's not super dense or deep, but it's enjoyable.
Got a little cramped in that closet.
What's going on?
We had a hell of a time avoiding those taken. Ended up back here. Anyway, I wanted to warn you that we have the Koskela brothers in the cells as well.
Oh, God.
They're the leaders of the Cult of the Tree. Don't let your guard down.
Is the FBC sending
No,
you
I
help?
did not see that.
We were the help. Well, us in the lake house. But we still have Bureau gear specifically engineered to fight this threat. It's stored in the back lot. We were setting it up when the Taken interrupted us. We have light arrays, a containment cell, etc., etc. We are not out of this fight yet.
What's at the lake house?
It's a Bureau research facility at Cauldron Lake set up to study the effects of this AWE. When I got into town, I went there for backup. The whole station is lost, taken by the Shadow. Lost a lot of agents. Barely got out myself.
Wish me luck.
According to the Luck and Probability Department, it's statistically bad luck to wish people good luck during a crisis.
Thanks.
So true.
Fucking FBI, FBC, you government fucks all fucking this up for us! Let us the fuck out!
You're the leaders of the cult. You're not going anywhere.
Wake will ruin everything.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light.
Oh,
The
shit.
equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes.
I think I don't know if we missed much if we did, sorry, but I always forget that.
Need to find the key.
Huh. Sorry, boys.
Agent Young held his clipboard up to the light. The equipment was all accounted for. He ticked the boxes, satisfied. A noise on the other side of the back lot made him pause. He peered into the darkness. Nothing. Shrugging, he signed and dated the form. Estevez wanted everything ready, just in case. Young appreciated a cautious leader. Estevez had held it together even after the oldest house had gone dark. Young began to head inside. The local sheriff's station was a tight fit, but at least they had a coffee machine. Young felt optimistic. They even had the para-utilitarian in custody already. Another clatter behind him. Closer this time. He turned, hand on his holster. He called out to the darkness.
This station has been seized by the Federal Bureau of Control. You're not authorized to be here.
Suddenly, the lights flickered, went off. Young couldn't see a thing. Then from inside the station, the screams began.
I'm a little weirded out that Alan knows about the FBC.
Saga, do you have it?
And its processes.
You wrote Logan into the story. You told me yourself. From the dark place.
Listen, Scratch is coming. He's close. He's almost here.
My daughter is dead because of you. She's a child. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm trying to fix this. I will fix this. I'll save everyone, but we're running out of time. I need the clicker.
I have the clicker. You will fix this. You will save my daughter. Promise me.
Yes, I promise. But we're out of time. Hurry!
Oh god.
Don't fucking give it to him! He's a fucking monster, Saga! There it is. We've been waiting for you, motherfucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you!
Oh. Oh my god. Huh.
Shit. The garage. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan
What?
is fucked. Estevez, come
What the-
in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
I can turn them on from here. You need to prime the 3 power cores first. The glowing FBC generator kit.
Guys, I'm trying to lock in. Did I miss one? Have to hold it or something? You do have to hold it. Fuck.
There must be a way to slow him down.
Okay. I know the taken throwers. That's great.
It's Scratch. He was pretending to be Wake. The plan
That
is
sucks.
fucked. Estevez, come in. Scratch is here. How do I stop him?
Bad news. The containment unit isn't prepped, but the light array should affect him.
How do I activate the lights?
What? What?
He's too fast. Got one.
2 more to go.
Another core activated.
Only 1 left. Doing great.
Okay. Okay.
Scratch was here. He'll be back. What the fuck do we do now?
Huh? Holy shit. The song has the song has Arcane vibes. Very on the nose, but it works. But also a banger, so it's like, you know, the ups and downs.
I'm in the rain, trickling down. I'm the sickness of this town. I'm the ants inside your your story.
Exactly.
Right. Scratch out your words in the night. When the writer is in doubt, my turn to come out.
Yeah. Very, very arcane. Extremely, like, again, a banger, but very on the nose. Killing people, taking their money, etc., etc. Very, very Joker-fied. Okay. These two are dying.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
You said it, Anderson. It's a shit show. So what's the plan?
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
What the?
Figured all this out already.
Oh, well, no.
So this goes here, and this goes there.
The other thing it didn't save. Yo, we can contact Wake?
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
This can't be good. Yeah, I mean, although Scratch seems to be impulsive and
Scratch was
angry, right? So he saw it, he's like, that's it.
What does he want from me?
Why are you contacting Scratch?
No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful. Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Don't contact him again.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you. That was a mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The cult triggered it? Oh, true. Yeah, the Koskalas were like, hey, fuck off. And he was like, I'm pissed now.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
So
I
tell
love
me
these
what
two
I'm
bonding over their
missing.
ex-wives.
The FBC must know something.
That's so good.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good news, consider yourself deputized into the federal role. Here's a key to the cell where we keep the files. Happy reading.
Okay. Thanks. Go team.
Holy shit.
One
Hell
more
yeah.
thing, the lake house. I didn't give you all the details earlier, but now that you're part of the team, I can really let loose. Misery loves company.
True.
What happened at the lake house?
Oh. Wild. Okay. That's cool. Oh. Do not microwave whole fish. Mulligan owes me $20. Doc has paid for that much. We paid him for lunch 2 months ago. Mrs. Sink on Deerfest safety prep. Bayonets was kidding, right? True. Nice coffee. Let's get some lore. So is Ilmo? I mean, is Ilmo out now? Or did Ilmo die? Because
This is the kind of case my ex hated.
Because Yako died.
No one might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
Oh, here he is. Hey.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Yako was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers.
Yeah.
When I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just the name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Wake, I'm in the dark place.
He's been reaching.
Yeah, I don't think it's that surprising to me. Like from where I'm sitting, like it's pretty this was pretty much the thing that was building up this whole time. But it's really cool to get the hard confirm, and also to get the. I did not suspect that they were like doing this to keep all the people away from Taken. That I did not understand. I had figured that at some point they had like gotten sort of corrupted by Scratch or whatever, but or at least got misguided in some way. It's for us to use.
Yes.
Oops. Yep. Some dudes who got...
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light.
Just don't get this, but sure.
At least that makes sense.
Never heard of Scratch's crazy work.
Think.
Easy clap.
That's it.
Dude, this is so annoying. Boo.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks by in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
That's wild. Yeah, that is interesting though. Like this is a manuscript that has them
Why did Nightingale turn
resisting corruption. That's really cool.
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time. Wrong place. Time to go, Yakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
I love how many times he says
Nightingale came
Yakko.
at Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Yeah, I think it's lore time. Let's do some learning, folks.
Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Okay, AWE 35, The Shadow. Redacted and redacted, both present during the AWE. Reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger. Is it Barbara Jagger? Yeah, in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a AWE in 1970. Research staff has concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely the case of a shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art to have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Very interesting. So was the shadow in control? I can't remember.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Okay. In DLC, okay. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody. Will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. For now, you need to ask anything you can tell us with regard to the incident at the hotel, anything we may need to know. So force you to understand a presence that's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. I mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists and the art they create. It wants it because of my writing. But it can be any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. You've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you're in custody pending charges of breaching numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not expletive listening to me. You're listening just fine. Do you have any accomplices? Expletive, you. Let me the expletive out of here. It's time for me. We're all in danger. Okay. Suspect was uncooperative. Well, hold on.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
All right, summary of findings. Based on reports, the item is a light switch with from a lamp cord with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitness accounts suggest the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on redacted when used by capable para-utilitarian. Parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported use of the item has occurred near this threshold. That's true. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there's no connection whatsoever. Document from Dr. Hartman, after becoming a redacted, have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation, by inserting the light switch into his chest and flicking the switch. The item has been confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality, see file AW35, but it's unclear what the restrictions and limitations of the effect are. The light switch is a possible object of power, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination testing is required to determine classification and precise effect of the item.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Wait, Rick May is the person who did the what the fuck is a kilometer? Or at approximately 19 hours on 13 September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, oh, what the heck, the shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC research facility WA03, codenamed Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead agent K. Estevez will mobilize investigation in beta from the remote operations data redacted. All available shadows of equipment lot 411B has been approved for use in the field. Judges confirm active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limited exposure, attempt to contain and neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, check status in Lake House and its staff. Relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. What the hell? Soldier from TF2, okay. Man, yeah, RIP indeed. I don't think I knew his name. I think the,
I need to know what information I can still trust.
okay, we still have 4 unmarked items here. Oh my god.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
No, totally makes sense, yeah.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Okay, damn, well that was a lot. Alright, Estevez. Oh wait, no, you're in here. I now understand everything.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do. The clicker can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll.
In breath.
From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Can we have the old gods of Asgard put on a rock show for the ages to bring Wake back?
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake.
Bring me the champion of light. Show me the channel, excuse me.
I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
Ain't that the truth?
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over.
Casey, you're gonna make it, bud.
Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
The books.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story.
That's smart.
that'll get him
I like it.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Okay, folks, this is it. So, when we return to Alan Wake 2, we will do this. Then we might take like a little break to do Monster Hunter and then come back to do DLC. We'll figure out that timing. But yeah, holy shit, it's been crazy. I mean, like I was talking about Scratch, Wake being scratched the whole time. That we got. Cult of the Tree was clearly misguided. That we mostly got. So it feels good about the predictions, but oh my god, we have a lot coming ahead of us, I think. I don't think this is going to be a super fast section. I think it's going to be a few hours of content here. This shit is going to go crazy. I like this game a lot. I think the length is perfect. I don't want it to be longer than this. It's the right size. A little bit maybe too much extra goodies on the side, but you can just ignore them. So hey. There was a short film inside of the game. It's very good. It's very good. I like the game. I like the game. I don't know what to say. It's very good. It's super good. I'm so excited to finish this. So unfortunately, it is my weekend. And I will not be doing this until Sunday or Monday, probably Monday. So stay tuned for updates. But we're near the end. I'm looking forward to finishing. Very, very excited. So yeah, thank you all so much for being here tonight. I know it's a little early, but I do have to actually go to do a thing anyway. So timing works out beautifully. And hopefully I will see you all either this weekend for Hoyo stuff or other bonus, or on Sunday for our regular stream, and then Monday for the end of this. Perfect. Good luck with getting rid of the migraine hydra, and good luck with the live letter. Very, very exciting. Yeah, it is a much more sizable game than it might have been if it were more linear, but it's also pretty small, which is, I think, to your point, Faye, is really, really clever. So anyway, thanks all so much for being here. I will see you all very soon. Enjoy your weekend. If I don't see you, catch you all on Discord. Until next time, enjoy yourselves tonight. Get some rest. Peace.